Chicago, Illinois.
Who is it? Tammy.
Chicago, Illinois.
Yes.
Being born there, I knew that. Hi, Tammy. Tammy Bark.
Occupation is next category. Advertising executive.
And Shanino.
Advertising executive.
Yes.
Put those down and relax. There you go. Put those devices away. So you got the $2,000. I think most people know this is my last evening on the show, and at the end of the show I have a few things I'd like to say. So we need to save a little time. How do we do that? So we're going to cut out a round, which kind of robs you people. But here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I've decided. Scoot over here. I have to reach it. It's been a long time since I've spun the wheel. I'm going to spin it, and I'm at $1,000 for what I land on, and everyone's going to get that amount. How do you like that? There we go.
Let's go.
Yeah. So, everyone's going to get two. You know what? It's not my money. Let's give them all $5,000.
Oh my gosh.
Little Jimmy's surgery could wait. Anyway, so you got that. That's it. You're off to a good start, all of you. And Jim, you got something there, don't you?
I do, and I want to thank you, Pat, for the past 13 years as your announcer, keeping me on my toes. And there's just one other thing I have to say. Tonight's mystery round is brought to you by Prevagen.
Prevagen. You might take something for your heart, but do you take something for your brain? In clinical trials, Prevagen improved memory. Prevagen, no prescription required.
$10,000.
All right. Thank you, Jim. You know, I've been around for a long time, and you are the best. Thank you for all the work you've done here. Before and after is the category for this round. And Nino, you got that last toss-up here. We're going to spin first.
All right, let's go.
And it's 600.
T.
Spoken like a true Marine. Yes, there's one T. There you go. $550.
N.
There are 4 N's. That's yours. Takes you to $2,800. What do you want to do now?
I would like to buy an A.
Well, you know what? There is no A. I am sorry. Adrian, your turn. $850.
R.
1 R. Keep going.
Oh, that's a bad vowel.
Yes.
O.
Well, let's give her a couple of O's, Vanna, please. All right. Now, let's have a letter.
S.
1 S, worth $1,000. So, you got that 1,000, and you have 600 to already had. You would be risking $1,600, but there could be 10,000 back there. There could also be a bankrupt. Are you going to take that chance?
I'm gonna go for it.
Go for it. Pick it up.
Not $10,000.
You know what? Don't put that down. We never want to see that again. Throw that out. And Tammy, you take your turn.
Let's spin.
$850.
B.
Yes, there are a couple of B's. Speaking of B.
Shut the butt.
L.
There are 2 L's. Pick up that trip. That's a $12,000 trip to Barbados. Nicely posed. Nicely posed. And there, and tell us what you want to do next.
I'd like to sell.
Oh,
What?
Go ahead.
Spelling bee in your bonnet.
Yeah, that's it.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, do yourself a favor. Call us today.
Tonight's Thanks for the Memories show is brought to you by the following. Ancestry. Discover, preserve, share.
My grandfather's run Mile the Hatter for over 75 years now. He's got so many life experiences that he can share. Finding the exact date on Ancestry that our family business was founded was special to share with my grandfather. I don't get that moment every day.
Welcome back. We're going to do our prize puzzle now. Event is the category for it. And actually, it's going to be Adrian who starts this round. Go ahead.
All right.
Well, surprise. Okay, let's have a letter.
N.
No, there's I was sure you were going to pick that up. Tammy, it's your turn. $700.
S.
There we go. 2 S's.
I am going to buy an A.
Okay. Let's see. I don't think there is one though. No. Nina. $500.
A B.
No, there's no B. Adrian.
Oh.
600.
R.
There we go. There are 2 R's. $1,200. What do you want to do?
I like to buy a vowel.
Okay.
E.
Got it. There is 1 E. Anything else?
I like to buy another vowel.
Mhm.
I.
There you go. Now you got an I. Anything else? 650.
H.
Yes, there's an H.
Fireworks shop.
Spin the wheel, what?
I like to buy a vowel.
Yep.
O.
Let's give her 2 O's, Vanna. Let's see what that does for her. $500.
W.
Mm-hmm. There's a W, and there's another W.
No, fireworks show. Fireworks show.
We'll do it.
Fireworks show.
Yes.
Do you have any desire, and you can say no if you want. Would you like to take a tour of Finland?
I'm going to Finland. Yes.
You're going to the land of 1,000 lakes, Adrian. Experience enchanting Finland on your tour with Colette. Journey into Lapland's wilderness, sleep under the stars in a glass igloo, and gaze upon the mysterious and magical northern lights on this once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Colette, travelers first since 1918. Visit Colette.com. $12,498.
And we purposely did that trip because tonight I'm finished. Adrian has over $19,000. She's very close to Lee. We have a good match going here. We'll be back and play some more soon. Don't go away.
It's Friday, Georgia. Hey there, I'm John Crow with your Cash 3, Cash 4, Georgia 5 evening drawing. Hey everybody, now through June 30th, you could instantly win $50 when you play Quick Win games in stores. Make sure you go to GALottery.com for details. And now, let's play Cash 3. Your first winning number is 9. That's followed by 6, and your final winning number is 3. Again, if your number is 9, 6, and 3, you just won. Now let's play Cash 4 and see if you can win again. Your first winning number is 4. That's followed by 5. Up next we have 8, and your final winning number is 3. Again, if you have the numbers 4, 5, 8, and 3 in any winning combination, you didn't win again. On to Georgia 5. Here we go. Your first winning number is 8. That's followed by 6. Up next we have 7. Your next number is 1, and your final winning number is 5. Again, those Georgia 5 numbers are 8, 6, 7, 1, and 5. Good luck and play on, Georgia.
You're watching WSAV on your side.
I have been working all year putting something really special together for our last Fan Fridays prize of the season. And my masterpiece is finally complete. You could win the ultimate Wheel of Fortune memorabilia collection featuring classic props from the show, vintage wheel merch, and more. In honor of my dad's last show, I sat down with him and got him to sign some of his favorite items just for you. Go to wheeloffortune.com and enter the word of the day for your chance to win this ultimate Wheel of Fortune fan collection.
Thanks, Maggie. That stuff will be on eBay before you know it. Let's do a triple toss.
Triple
up
toss
here.
and
Everybody
toss
ready
and
for it?
toss each.
What are you doing? That is the
What are you
category.
doing? That's
Here's the first of our
category.
three $2,000 puzzles.
Sending a thank you note.
Sending a thank you card.
No, God.
Adrian?
Sending a thank you note.
Yes.
There you go. Have the right idea. All right, let's do another one.
Sending a card. Sending a card.
A card.
Yes.
Where were you, Tammy, for that one? All right, now you know you've gotten two. If you get the next one, it won't be 6,000. It'll be 10,000.
Okay.
Let's see if she can get them all.
Sending a text message.
Sending a text message.
$10,000. Yes.
So that 6 turns into 10, and you have $29,598. Big lead at this point. Now, put those devices down. We're going to move on to our next round. The category is Thing. And Adrian, you got that last toss-up. You got all of them. You'll start. 600.
T.
There are a couple of T's.
Speed up.
Now that's how time is running short, so I'm going to ask you to give it a final spin for us, okay? We'll add $1,000 to whatever you land on.
$1,500.
This
Yes,
thing
is the
category.
category.
Don't feel this have a letter.
R.
No R. Tammy.
S.
Yep. Nina.
N.
3 N's. And 3 seconds.
Standing ovation.
Yeah.
What?
That's good, man. Well, it was a big night for Cash, as it turns out. He ended up in third place, still $11,500. They won't make any fun of you at the firehouse. Thanks, man. You had a really nice night. You got a great trip and a lot of cash. $20,890. Thanks, Sammy, very much. Thanks having you here.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You did it!
I did it.
You did it!
I did it.
I'd ask you to sing, but again, we've been warned. $29,598. I'm going to give you 3 categories. You'll choose one for the bonus round. They are Thing, Place, and Living Things.
Place.
Place it is.
I think it's a good one. We'll be right back. I see you still here.
Closed captioning sponsored by.
Check out all the fun gift ideas for your next Wheel of Fortune watch party. From apparel to games to drinkware. Go to shopwheeloffortune.com.
I was rear-ended. I had no idea what to do.
We called Morgan & Morgan. From that moment on, everything else Morgan & Morgan took care of.
I was surprised how easy it was.
Injured? The choice is easy.
If your roof is more than 20 years old, chances are it needs some repairs or even replacement. At Keystone Roofing Systems, we believe in roofing done right the first time. Call or visit KeystoneRoofingSystems.com today for your free drone imaging and estimate.
Retail therapy can turn to physical therapy after you fall and hurt yourself at a store. If you've suffered a slip and fall injury, call Fair & Farah. Our team of investigators will find out if the property owner is responsible for whatever caused your fall. We know that witnesses can vanish, evidence can go missing, and accident scenes can change. The sooner we're on the case, the better. You may be down, but that doesn't mean you're out. Fair & Farah.
Big night for this young lady. Who's here with you?
That is my best friend / sister, Aisha.
Oh, good. You ready to spin it?
I am ready.
All right, go ahead.
Come on, big win.
Yeah. There's lots of good stuff out there. How about 100,000? Would that be okay? And what do we have?
In America.
All right, come on this way. There's your spot. And here we go. You chose Place as your category.
Place is the last category for the year.
Let's see if those letters up there. And just the one. So you got some work to do, clearly. 3 more consonants, 1 more vowel.
C. M. P.
And the vowel.
A.
All right, let's see. You're going to get a little bit of help. I hope it's enough. Audience, please, nothing from you. She must do this on her own. Can she do it?
Back porch. Back porch.
Let me build some tension at least. You have only 10 seconds to do this. There's quite a bit at stake here, Adrian. Good luck.
Back porch.
Yeah.
Yes! good. $50,000. Yes.
$79,598. Who needs all around? Hey, how'd it go?
It was great.
Congratulations. Hey, nice going. Listen, thanks for being here. Thanks for your friends for being here as well. You did terrific. We're going to take a real quick break, and when we come back, I have a few parting thoughts. Stay there.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 lines unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. So switch to T-Mobile and save.
Have you always had trouble losing weight and keeping off? Same.
Discover the power of Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
Wegovy helps you lose weight and keep it off.
I'm reducing my risk.
Wegovy is the only FDA-approved weight management medicine that's proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events in adults with known heart disease and with either obesity or overweight. Wegovy shouldn't be used with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines. Don't take Wegovy if you or your family have medullary thyroid cancer, multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if allergic to it. Stop Wegovy and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may happen, including pancreatitis and gallbladder problems. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes, or if you feel your heart racing while at rest. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Call your provider right away if you have any mental changes. Common side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
And I'm lowering my CV risk.
That's the power of winning.
Check your cost and coverage before talking to your healthcare professional about Wegovy.
Ashley is having that Stars and Stripes preview mattress sale. Shop early for mattress hot buys, now only $7.99. And for a limited time, you can get a free adjustable base upgrade with an Align by Ashley Sleep mattress purchase. Only at Ashley.
To some, a reputation is built on big numbers. But at the Mike Costello Law Firm, we're focused on something different, built on a reputation of how we treat people. We might not be the biggest, but we're proud to be different. Personalized, dedicated, committed. It's our culture. At the Mike Costello Law Firm, you're not just a number, you're family. If you've been in a car wreck, do yourself a favor and choose the firm that values you. Choose the Mike Costello Law Firm.
Congratulations to all of the class of 2024.
Well, the time has come to say goodbye. I have a few thanks and acknowledgments before I go, and I want to start with all of you watching out there. It's been an incredible privilege to be invited into millions of homes, night after night, year after year, decade after decade. And I've always felt that the privilege came with the responsibility to keep this daily half hour a safe place for family fun. No social issues, no politics, nothing embarrassing, I hope, just a game. But gradually it became more than that. A place where kids learn their letters, where people from other countries hone their English skills, where families came together along with friends and neighbors and entire generations. What an honor to have played even a small part in all that. Thank you for allowing me into your lives. Every time we taped a show, I met 3 new people from all parts of this wonderful country and the world who were kind and considerate, who rooted for each other, who took great pride in talking about their family, their hometown, their friends, their schools, their jobs, even their pets. In the end, they were the real stars of this show. I genuinely like these people, and I'll miss the chance to meet more of them. To our staff and crew, particularly the veterans with whom I've shared the stage for 5 years, 10 years, 20, 30, and more, it's been a joy to work with you. Your skills and dedication and good humor made this a place I always wanted to be. Everyone pulled together and cared about each other and about this show. It worked because you made it work. It looked great because you made it look great. And you made my job so much easier. And I want you to know that your efforts never went unnoticed by me nor unappreciated. I'll miss you guys. The best part of the last couple of years has been the chance to work with my daughter Maggie, to watch her grow in her role and as a person. She interviewed me recently and I talked about my life and the show. I hope you've seen some of it online. I really enjoyed doing it. I have to admit it's a little weird to be interviewed by your own daughter, but she did a great job. Maggie is liked around here because she's talented and smart and funny, but she's loved around here because she's kind and caring and humble. Leslie and I are blessed to have two such wonderful kids. There's Maggie, of course, and her fabulous brother Patrick and his new family. As for Leslie, she's been my wife and life partner for 35 years. I love her for who she is and what we are as a team. Finally, to my professional other half, dear Vanna, like me, she takes the show very seriously, but not herself. I shudder to think what these 40-plus years might have been like had they brought someone in all full of themselves playing the prima donna role. Vanna is as sweet and unassuming as she seems. We've seen a lot of changes in each other's lives over the years, but we've always been there for each other. I want to thank her for her lovely goodbye on yesterday's show, and while I'll very much miss working with her, I take solace in the fact that we live about 5 miles apart, so we'll see plenty of each other. But I will miss our nightly closes and her laughter and her good nature. She's a very special woman. And I know you're all pleased to know that she'll be back next season. And by the way, you'll still see plenty of me for the next few months. That's right, summer reruns. So the jokes will be the same, but I'd appreciate it if you'd laugh again anyway. That's it. Thank you all so very much. And goodbye.
Colorful with Cindy Crawford colors and rooms to go. Get a little daring, get a little playful, get a little wow. Bring your room to life with an incredible selection of colors that are as beautiful as they are affordable. Are you ready to see what a little color can do? Come shop the newest pieces and packages from Cindy Crawford Colors and Rooms to Go.
Your local forecast is looking hot.
With hot weather on the horizon, now is the time to upgrade your outdated air conditioning system. Be ready to take on the high temperatures with Kennedy's low payment offer. Purchase a new energy saving system from Kennedy's for $0 down with payments as low as $112 per month. That's less than $4 a day. So as the temperatures rise, cool down with Kennedy's low payment offer. Kennedy's Heating, Air, and Plumbing, the area's most trusted for over 35 years.
I had just had my daughter, and suddenly I was too weak to hold her.
I was the on-call OBGYN the night that Destin came to the ER. I diagnosed TTP, a rare and deadly blood disorder. During the night, our team at St. Joseph's Candler, including OB, ER, hematology, interventional radiology, and nephrology, worked together to save her life.
And thanks to them, Meta still has her mother.
And that's why I choose to practice at St. Joseph's Candler.
Imagine your home, beautifully reorganized, custom closets, a home office, a pantry, laundry, or a garage. We do them all and more. Let us transform a crowded space into what may become your favorite room. We're Closets by Design, locally owned, and we have a personalized solution for every budget. Call for your free in-home design consultation and estimate.
Call today or visit KeystoneRoofingSystems.com.
From the Alec from backstage at Sony Picture Studios, this is Jeopardy! Introducing today's contestant, a biotech startup founder from Cambridge, Massachusetts, a multi-economy, a pastor from Rochester Hills, Michigan, Kevin Stewart, and our returning champion, an archivist from West Lafayette, Adriana Harmeyer, whose 7-day cash winnings total $155,700. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Welcome back to Jeopardy, folks. Our 7-game winner, Adriana Harmeyer, has spent this entire week as a returning Jeopardy champion with 4 straight runaway wins. And I'm sure she'd love to make it 8 in a row today, heading into the weekend. Kevin and Amoga, welcome to the show. Good luck to all 3 of you. Here are your categories in the Jeopardy round. First up, that's so 1990s. Then we have a little trip to Michigan, followed by 4-syllable words. I got rhythm. I, in fact, do not. Then we have the male perspective. And finally, TV coupling. You'll need to name the TV show that featured each of these couples. Adriana, where do we begin?
TV coupling, 200.
Carrie and Big in the Big Apple. Amoga.
What is Sex in the City?
Correct.
4-syllable words for 400, please.
This type of institution could be called a monkey house. Adriana?
What is a monastery?
Correct.
That's so 1990s, 200.
A 1991 Senate resolution decried this country's illegal occupation of and brutal aggression against Kuwait. Adriana?
What is Iraq?
Yes.
TV coupling, 600.
Steed and Blackbeard on the high seas. Adriana?
What is Our Flag Means Death?
That's the show.
TV coupling, 800.
Carol and Mike combining forces. Adriana?
What is The Brady Bunch?
Right again.
TV coupling, 1,000.
Miss Sunday and Grey Worm, more than pawns. Adriana?
What is Game of Thrones?
Correct for 1,000.
TV coupling, 400.
Meredith and Derek, smooth operators. Amoga?
What is Grey's Anatomy?
You got it.
That's the 1990s for 400, please.
The July 1997 Cool Britannia party, with rockers and designers as guests, was hosted by this new Prime Minister. Adriana?
Who is Tony Blair?
Good.
I got rhythm, 200.
Also a unit of measurement, it refers to systematically arranged poetic rhythm measured in feet. Adriana?
What is meter?
Yes.
That's so 1990s, 600.
It was Checkmate for Gary Kasparov, who lost to Deep Blue, made by this company. Gary, I can totally relate. Kevin?
Was IBM
1990s,
1990s with 800.
Atlanta hosted the 1996 Summer Olympics and built the facility called This Olympic Park as part of the festivities. The 96 Olympics, so it was Centennial Olympic Park. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, that's so 90s for 1,000.
This Texas city was in the news in 1993 for a raid on a nearby compound. In 2023, Donald Trump held his first campaign rally there. Adriana?
What is Waco?
Yes.
4-syllable words, 600.
Answer. Daily double, Adriana. Clue for you alone, you have a $4,000 lead right now.
2,000.
Here's your clue in 4-syllable words. Let's walk over to this word, describing something ordinary or commonplace. Adriana?
Nope.
She doesn't
What is
know.
pedestrian?
Pedestrian,
Let's walk over.
okay.
All right, you have a $2,000 lead now. Make a selection.
4-syllable words, 800.
It can be a natural disposition to do something, or a degree of slope. Kevin?
What is inclination?
What's inclination?
Well,
4-syllable
for
words
1,000.
with 1,000.
It's the adjective for an exaggerated fear of a dead body. If you have that fear, which is not that irrational, you are necrophobic.
Necrophobic,
All right, Adriana has to
Take
leave,
a
but
first
not as
commercial
big a lead
break.
as a second ago. We'll see what happens when we come back. Much more Jeopardy to come. Stay tuned.
Thank God it's Friday. Am I right? Trying to figure out how casual Fridays are is hard.
Yeah, thank God.
Hiring Morgan & Morgan for your injury is easy. Rhonda.
Oh, hell no.
Morgan & Morgan. The choice is easy.
If you
haven't called Senior Life Insurance Company for your free quote, you're probably paying too much. Senior Life was able to get this 65-year-old woman a $10,000 immediate benefit whole life plan for under $41 a month. She saved over $450 a year by choosing Senior Life. Some competitors cost twice as much. This 65-year-old man was paying almost $110 a month before he called Senior Life. We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low rates are locked in, and so is the coverage amount. Hundreds of thousands of seniors have taken advantage of our low-cost plans built with seniors' budgets in mind. We saved this couple almost $1,400 a year with more coverage compared to what they were paying. Call now to find out if Senior Life Insurance Company can cut your rate in half. The quote is absolutely free. Switch to Senior Life and stop paying too much. Call now.
A champion can be an attorney, a puzzle designer, a stay-at-home dad. A champion can be anybody, so why not a priest, professor, dietitian, artist, editor, engineer, consultant, writer, bartender, actor? Why not you? Take the Anytime test on jeopardy.com and unlock your inner champion today. From Cambridge, Massachusetts. Amoga, we credited you as a biotech startup founder. Tell us about your startup.
Yeah, so we're a diagnostics startup. I actually met my co-founder during grad school, where we were both working on different kind of pieces of the diagnostics puzzle. We spun the company out together, and we're focused in on diagnostics for women's health applications in Cambridge.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Congratulations, and good luck with the company's future. Kevin Stuhlman is a pastor from Rochester Hills, Michigan. And I understand, Kevin, that you've gotten to attend some pretty fancy golf events. How did that work?
Well, yeah, so in high school, I caddied at a golf course in Chicago, which happened to be the host of the Western Open, a PGA Tour event. And at the time, when pros came to that tour event, they were required to use local high school caddies. And so I got to caddy in 2 Western Opens.
Were they asking you for a lot of advice, I'm guessing?
Actually, since it was my home course, yes.
Ah, that's great. You were a helpful caddy. Fantastic. Adriana Harmeyer is back with us, an archivist from West Lafayette, Indiana. And I noticed, and I don't think I've noticed before, Adriana, you've been wearing the same necklace in all of your appearances on the program. Tell us about it.
It's a cameo necklace that was given to me by my grandmother, who loved and collected cameos in all forms. And she was also a very big game show fan. So I spent a lot of time watching Jeopardy and other programs at her side.
Is it possible that without your grandmother's influence, you would not be on the Alex Trebek stage today?
It's very possible.
Well, that's great that you've got that memento. Fantastic. You also have the lead right now, Adriana, but it's Kevin who has control of the board. Let's get back into the round. Kevin, where to?
Okay, since I'm a resident of Michigan, let's try Michigan for 200.
There we go, home court advantage. After it became Michigan's capital, this city was connected by Plank Road to Detroit in the 1850s. Adriana.
What is Lansing?
Yes.
Michigan 400?
Someone told me it's all happening at this zoo, birthplace of Edna Ferber and home to Western Michigan University. Amoga.
What is Kalamazoo?
That's right.
I got rhythm for 400, please.
What was called race or sepia music after World War II was fortunately renamed this 2-part genre. Adriana.
What is rock and roll?
No, I'm sorry. Kevin or Amoga? Before rock and roll came rhythm and blues. Back to you, Amoga.
4-syllable words for 200, please.
It's from the Greek for nameless, but you didn't hear it from me. Kevin.
What is anonymous?
Right.
Michigan for 600, please.
Someone told me it's all happening at this zoo at the northeastern end of the Upper Peninsula with a same-named twin city in Canada. Adriana.
What is Sault Ste. Marie?
Yes.
Michigan 800?
The name of this city in the west of the state refers to fast-moving water on a certain river. Kevin.
What is Grand Rapids?
Yes, you didn't get shut out in Michigan, I'm happy to see.
Michigan for 1,000.
Finish it off. Known for its killer cereals, this South Central city was named for a fight between duos of surveyors and local Native Americans. Kevin.
What is Battle Creek?
Got it.
The male perspective for 200, please.
The U.S. Post Office established this 5-digit system in 1963. The first 3 digits indicate the section of the country. Adriana?
What are zip codes?
Right.
I got rhythm 600.
In 1950, he painted, well, dripped and poured, Autumn Rhythm. Autumn was the season he created it. Rhythm, who knows? Adriana.
Who is Jackson Pollock?
Yeah.
I got rhythm 800.
It's a synonym for rhythm, and Everywhere I Go is an ROTC marching one. So is Pebbles and Bam Bam. Those are cadences. Back to you, Adriana.
I got rhythm 1,000.
Blue light from your cell phone affects this, your 24-hour internal clock controlling your sleep-wake cycle. So no scrolling in bed. Adriana.
What is circadian rhythm?
Good for 1,000.
The male perspective 1,000.
In 1914, 5-year-old May Piersdorf's parents bought 53 cents of stamps to mail the child this alliterative way to see Grammy and Grampy. Kevin.
What is parcel post?
They sent her parcel post, yes.
800, please.
Found in many mailboxes and trash cans beside them, Big Blue was the plus-size mailer for this alliterative home decor chain. It was Bed Bath & Beyond that had the Big Blue mailers.
Okay.
Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, 600, please.
600.
8 riders died in the 18 months of this service in 1860 and 1861. But the ad reading Orphans Preferred is a myth. Adriana?
What is the Pony Express?
You are correct. And the last clue in the male perspective.
The last clue, male
Will Hayes
perspective.
promoted airmail service in this government job before taking a new one, imposing standards on films with his code. Adriana?
What is Postmaster General?
He was Postmaster General. Yes, that gives you a $1,400 lead at the end of the round. Amoga will select first. Double Jeopardy begins in just a moment. Come right back.
No one wins alone.
NASCAR is really a team sport. You need your mechanics, your pit crew to make everything come together.
No different at Morgan & Morgan. That attorney has a great team behind him that makes them the winning team.
Imagine a living room with the power to change everything. It's the new Modular 2 at Rooms to Go. One collection that gives you the power to relax in total comfort, the power to recharge, the power to create the perfect sectional for any space. Just choose your pieces and transform your room. The best part, because it's Rooms to Go, you can do all this, all within your budget. Now that's the power to save. I'm Julianne Huff, and this is what's possible with the Modular 2 at Rooms to Go.
To turn your record to a check is just a waste of his time. You'll be with you to the end, giving you peace of mind. If you got work hard to make, if you just don't know, call. Choke nurse, in the hospital bed, cause you totaled your car. You're laying there with a broken leg and a fractured arm, and you ask around for help and they keep telling you no, call. Choke nurse, Mike's the man with the plan, so you have got it made, and he won't get a penny till he gets you paid. Give us right, call Mike, cause I'm telling you so, Mike. Choke nurse,
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. Find yours with Ford F-150. Gas, hybrid, or all electric. Whether it's towing, powering up, or getting from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, what you choose to do with that much power is up to you. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Get 1.9% for 72 on a 2023 F-150 or F-150 Lightning truck, plus $7,500 in tax credits on Lightning.
When you call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, your very own army springs into action immediately to fight to get you the best result as quickly as possible. Injured? There's only one Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Our captain, sponsored in part by
Prevagen. You might take something for your heart, but do you take something for your brain? In clinical trials, Prevagen improved memory. Prevagen, no prescription required.
Looking to add more Jeopardy to your life? The official Jeopardy store has got you covered. Get your Jeopardy on at thejeopardystore.com.
We have come to the final time this week to Double Jeopardy. Here are your new categories, players. From left to right, we have Biblical Geography, followed by Braving the Elements Symbols, Movies Opening Lines, then Americana, A Little Knowledge, and A Dangerous Thing. Amoga, make a selection.
Braving the element symbols for 800, please.
Going with atomic number 8, this single letter symbol represents something you just can't live without, literally. Amoga.
What is oxygen?
No.
What?
Adriana.
What is O?
Oh, we needed the symbol, Amoga, sorry.
Movies opening lines 800.
2010. I had the craziest dream last night. I was dancing the
What's
White
Black
Swan.
Swan? What's Black
Adriana?
Swan?
What is Black Swan?
Yes.
Movies opening lines 1200.
1985. Saturday, March 24th, 1984. Shermer High School, Shermer, Illinois, 60062. Dear Mr. Vernon. Adriana.
What is The Breakfast Club?
Yes.
Movies opening lines 1600.
1986. Narration. I was 12 going on 13 the first time I saw a dead human being. It happened in the summer of 1959.
Adriana.
What is Stand By Me?
Right again.
Movies opening lines 2000.
The answer there is a daily double. You've been doing well in this category, Adriana, well enough to open up a pretty big lead.
3000.
Okay. With 3,000 at stake, here's your clue in movies opening lines. 1970. Be seated. Now, I want you to remember that no bastard ever won a war by dying for his country.
Was War of the
What is
Worlds.
Patton?
Patton is right. You just added
Patton, yes, you got
$3,000.
it.
Let's finish movies opening lines 400.
1995. Narration. I shall tell you of William Wallace. Historians from England will say I am a liar. Kevin.
What is
Was
Braveheart?
Braveheart,
Biblical geography
Biblical
400.
Yeah, I thought you might select that, bastard. King Herod ordered the murder of all children aged 2 years or under in this city. Kevin.
What is
was
Bethlehem?
Bethlehem,
Biblical
Biblical for 800.
please.
Joseph died at age 110, and he was put in a coffin in this country where he had held high power. Adriana.
What is Egypt?
Yes.
Biblical geography 1200.
Jesus' first recorded miracle was turning water into wine at a marriage feast in this town in Galilee. Kevin.
What is Cana?
Yes.
Was Canada.
1600.
Biblical for 1600.
St. Paul wrote epistles to the Christian community he had founded in this Greek city on an isthmus of the same name. Kevin.
What is Corinth?
The Corinthians, correct.
And biblical geography for 2000, please.
King Nebuchadnezzar gave Daniel many great gifts and made him ruler over the whole province of this. Kevin.
What is
Was Babylon.
2,000 more for you. You come within $4,000 of Adriana's lead.
Americana 400.
Biblical
please.
400.
For a dry cleaning process, Thomas Jennings is believed to have been the first black American to be granted one of these in 1821. Amoga.
What is a patent?
Right.
Element symbols for 1200.
The answer there is the other daily double, Amoga. You're $600 right now, but as you know, you can wager up to 2,000.
I'll do 1,000, please.
Okay. Here's your clue in braving the elements symbols. Alphabetically, it's the first element with a single letter as its symbol.
What is argon?
No, I'm sorry.
Boron.
It's B for boron, in
that's
fact.
odd.
All right, you're a little bit into the hole, but lots of time left.
Braving the element symbols for 1600, please.
We're not a rock band, but we're playing this element, PD, anyway. It's used in dental fillings and catalytic converters. Amoga.
What is palladium?
Playing the palladium, yes.
2000 braving element symbols, please.
Hip replacements can utilize titanium or this element right below it on the periodic table, ZR. Amoga.
What is zirconium?
Good for 2,000.
Element symbols for 400, please.
Let's substitute its symbol into some familiar names and phrases. The AG surfer, an AG tongued devil, hi-yo AG, away. Adriana.
What is silver?
Right.
A little knowledge 400.
Online, TIL is short for this phrase, reflecting something new you found out about. Adriana.
What is today I learned?
Good.
A little knowledge 800.
This adjective refers to the nature of a certain reference book or wide-ranging knowledge in general. Adriana.
What is encyclopedic?
You got it.
A little knowledge 1200.
If your knowledge has come to you through repetition or routine, you've learned by this four-letter way that also starts with R. Adriana.
What is rote?
Yes.
Little knowledge 1600.
Idiomatically, becoming well this sounds like you've mastered stanzas, but it really means you're mastering any subject. Amoga.
What is verse?
Well versed, you got it.
Little knowledge 2000, please.
Another word for a storehouse or burial place. One of these of knowledge is someone who is full of useful info. Amoga.
What is a crypt?
Sorry, no.
Right.
Adriana or Kevin? You'd be a repository of knowledge. Back to you, Amoga.
Okay.
Americana 800, please.
We salute Lou Conter, the last survivor of this battleship sunk in Pearl Harbor, who passed away in 2024 at 102. Kevin.
What is the Arizona?
Was the Arizona.
Americana for 1200, please.
In the 1890s, at a gym in Springfield, Massachusetts, he nailed 2 peach baskets to the rails of a balcony to create the game of basketball. Adriana?
Who is Naismith?
Yes.
Americana 1600.
Yay! There's a vacancy at the 85-year-old Blue Swallow Motel on historic Route 66 in Tucumcari in this state. Adriana?
What is New Mexico?
Correct.
Americana 2000.
Woodrow Wilson won re-election in 1916 with this 6-word campaign slogan. A few months later, it was no longer true.
Slogan was, he kept us out of war.
He kept us out
Adriana,
of war.
select one category left.
Dangerous thing, 800.
With infrared pits between its eyes and nostrils, the venomous bushmaster is a potentially deadly type of this snake. Amoga.
What's a viper?
Yes.
Dangerous thing, 1200, please.
Downbursts can cause this turbulent flying condition in which winds of different speeds and directions buffet planes. Kevin.
What is turbulence?
No, I'm sorry. Adriana or Amoga? That's called wind shear.
Wind shear,
3 clues left, Amoga.
okay.
Dangerous thing for 1600, please.
The 1951 court case Dennis v. United States modified this paired type of danger as a test for suppressing speech. Kevin.
What is
clear present?
Right?
2000,
please.
Many American soldiers needed prosthetics due to these 3-letter devices called the signature weapon of the Iraq War. Kevin.
What are IEDs?
You got there in time, yes. And here's the last clue and a dangerous thing. E. coli and salmonella, types of these, can propagate when food is exposed to the danger zone of 40 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Kevin.
What is bacteria?
That is correct. And for the first time this week, it is not a runaway for Adriana. Let's see what Final Jeopardy category will decide the game.
World leaders.
We'll be back with the clue right after these words.
Want the power of 5 serum benefits in one? Olay Super Serum activates on skin to hydrate, smooth, visibly firm, brighten, and improve texture. It's my best skin yet. Olay.
The best things in life come in twos. 2 scoops of ice cream, 2 thumbs up. And now, buy any phone when you switch to Consumer Cellular and get 2 months of service free. That's right, 2 months free. All with fast, reliable, nationwide coverage. Make the switch today. Start your day with Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Ashley is having a Stars and Stripes preview sale. Shop early for Hot Buys, now only $7.99. And take advantage of recliner deals, right in time for Father's Day. Plus pay 0% interest for 5 years with no minimum purchase, in-store only. Only at Ashley.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 rides unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. So switch to T-Mobile and save.
There's a way to cut your dishwashing time by 50%. Try Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. It removes 99% of grease and grime in half the time. It cleans so well, you can replace multiple cleaning products. Try Dawn Power Wash.
Liz, let me ask you. You're using Head and Shoulders, right?
Only when I see flakes. Then I switch back to my regular shampoo.
You should use it every wash. Otherwise, the flakes will come back.
He's right, you know.
Is that Tiny Troy?
The ingredients in Head & Shoulders keep the microbes that cause flakes that big.
Microbes? Really?
They're always on your scalp. Little rascals. But good news, there's no itchiness, dryness, or flakes down here.
I love Tiny Troy and his tiny, gorgeous hair.
He's the best. Make every wash count. Little help, please?
Did you know that America's favorite quiz show has a podcast? Inside Jeopardy! Every week, the producers take you inside the game, sharing everything from player analysis and behind-the-scenes stories to official announcements and special interviews.
I cannot believe any of this happened.
Subscribe now to Inside Jeopardy, wherever you listen to podcasts.
If you haven't called Senior Life Insurance Company for your free quote, you're probably paying too much. Senior Life was able to get this 65-year-old woman a $10,000 immediate benefit whole life plan for under $41 a month. She saved over $450 a year by choosing Senior Life. Some competitors cost twice as much. This 65-year-old man was paying almost $110 a month before he called Senior Life. We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low rates are locked in, and so is the coverage amount. Hundreds of thousands of seniors have taken advantage of our low-cost plans built with seniors' budgets in mind. We saved this couple almost $1,400 a year with more coverage compared to what they were paying. Call now to find out if Senior Life Insurance Company can cut your rate in half. The quote is absolutely free. Switch to Senior Life and stop paying too much. Call now.
Imagine a living room with the power to change everything. It's the new Modular 2 at Rooms to Go. One collection that gives you the power to relax in total comfort the power to recharge, the power to create the perfect sectional for any space. Just choose your pieces and transform your room. The best part, because it's rooms to go, you can do all this, all within your budget. Now that's the power to save. I'm Julianne Huff, and this is what's possible with the Modular 2 at Rooms to Go.
To finish our closest game of the week, we have world leaders as a final Jeopardy category, and this as the clue. During a 1972 presidential visit, Richard Nixon discussed a poem by this leader called Ode to the Plum Blossom. 30 seconds, players. Good luck. Who had $3,600, and she wrote down who is Zedong, and we will be accepting that. Mao Zedong is correct.
Zedong is right, yeah.
You wagered $1,600, bringing you to $5,200. Kevin Stuhlman was in second place, just $6,000 behind Adriana. Did he come up with Chairman Mao? Oh, right country, wrong leader. He said who is Dong. So he's going to lose $6,300, dropping him down to $7,300, still in second place. Adriana Harmeyer had $19,600. Did she know it was Chairman Mao?
Mao Zedong also, yeah.
$7,800. I think this is her biggest payday yet. $27,400 today. And now an 8-day total of $183,100. What a week you've had. Thanks for joining us this week on the Alex for Backstage. From all of us at Jeopardy, I'm Ken Jennings. So long.